a very old CRT TV, this is a very new Switch 2, and this is how I did it. The first thing you're going to need is an HDMI to RCA converter. I like this one in particular because it already has the cables built in, so you don't have to buy anything extra, just one and done. It also has S-Video if you want that extra crispy footage and if your TV accepts it. Now, if your CRT TV is a bit newer than this one, like say this one, then you may already have RCA ports built into the TV, in which case, all you need is this device. First things first, you'll need to plug in your TV, of course. Then we'll turn it on. And just like you learned in kindergarten, you gotta match the colors. Yellow and yellow, white and white, red and red. Now, a lot of these adapters also need micro USB. It comes with a cable, but they always give you tiny cables, so I got my own. It also helps to have a power cube like this that has USB ports on it. This one's an Anchor. I'll link these adapters and all the devices I use in the description down below. So plug in the micro USB into the cube, the micro USB into the converter, and then lastly, the HDMI into the converter. And voila, Nintendo Switch 2 on a CRT. But what do you do if your TV doesn't have any RCA input ports? Like this TV, for example, that has no RCA input because it was manufactured in 1983. A fun fact that we'll get back to in a moment. So for this TV, you're gonna need one of these. This is an AV to RF modulator. Basically, it's gonna take this coaxial input and convert it into an RCA input. So you're gonna need to get a coaxial cable. I like this one because it's short and clean. And for this TV in particular, I got a little L-shaped bracket. I'll link all this in the description below. But I like this bracket because for this TV, having the input on the top here, if you just connect this cable like this, it's gonna give it like a little stupid looking alfalfa haircut. So I got this, so I can do it like that. All right, so I'm just gonna screw these two together. So I've screwed these two together, screw it on top of the TV like this. There we go, nice and solid. Now I've connected the coaxial cable to the RF out. Then we have another USB power cable for the modulator. Gotta plug that into my cube. Then all we have to do is take the HDMI to RCA converter that's already hooked up with the HDMI for the Switch 2 and the power. Again, we're gonna match the colors like a kindergartner. For those of you that are still fetuses, the yellow is the video input, the white is the left audio input, and the red is the right audio input, giving you that sweet stereo sound. So here's the completed setup. We got the coaxial cable connected to the RF modulator, which is connected to the HDMI to RCA adapter, which is connected to the Switch 2. And all three devices are plugged into the cube that is then plugged into the wall outlet behind all that junk. All right, now that we're all hooked up, we just turn it around, turn it on, wait a few moments, and there you have it. Switch 2 on a CRT made in 1983. Now, as a fun added bonus, if you are a Stranger Things fan, you may remember that Season 1 of Stranger Things is based in 1983. Remember what I said about this TV? Because it was manufactured in 1983. A fun fact that we'll get back to in a moment. So we're gonna put Stranger Things on a time-accurate television set, the way it's meant to be watched. But in order to do that, we're gonna turn this TV into a smart TV. All you need to do is grab a device like this. I have the Amazon Fire Stick. Unplug the Switch 2 from the HDMI port. plug in the Fire Stick, both into the HDMI port and into the outlet. I'll turn this bad boy back on. And there we go. This TV is now a smart TV. You can watch all your favorite YouTubers, favorite Netflix shows, Disney Plus, all in this high definition television set. Now, on a TV made in 1983, using modern technology, we're gonna watch a modern TV show that's set in 1983. Check it out.
Shadow grows on the wall behind you, swallowing you in darkness. It is almost here. What is it?
What if it's the Demogorgon? Oh, Jesus, we're so screwed if it's the Demogorgon.
It's not the Demogorgon. An army of troglodytes charged into the chamber.
Troglodytes. Told ya.
Wait a minute. Did you hear that? That sound. Boom. Boom. No! That didn't come from the troglodytes. No, that came from something else. The Demogorgon!
What deep shit.
William, action! I don't know. Fireball him! They have to roll a 13 or higher.
Too risky. Cast a protection spell.
Don't be a pussy. Fireball him!
Cast protection.
The Demogorgon is tired of your silly human bickering. It stops towards you. Boom! Fireball him! Will! Stop! Boom!
Cast protection.
He was in anger! And fireball! And fireball! Where'd it go? Where is he? I don't know.
Is it 13?
I don't know.
Oh
Where is he?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Where is he? Did you find it yet?
Oh my god. Oh my
Hi. Is it Mom, we're in the middle of a campaign. You mean the end?
Now that is definitely the way that you're meant to watch Stranger Things. If you can think of any way that I can level up this setup, let me know in the comments down below. But until next time, keep on questing.